Ooh, oh, yeah! I got my phone to stay in a spot so I don't have to hold it. That's so great. I'm so happy. Hey guys, what is happening? It is March, and you know what that means. It's time for my February favorites. My February favorites. February favorites! Can't talk today. I cannot talk today. Who am I kidding? It's been like a week. Let's just jump right into these favorites because they're long, but not long. There's just a lot to them. So first, we're gonna start with the very obvious thing. If you follow me on Twitter, you know this is happening. It is the Olympics. I don't know exactly what the first Olympics I really watched were. I kind of remember the one in the States in the late 90s. I can't think of what city it was. Was it Salt Lake City? I don't know. But I remember the mascot was like a little torch, and there was like a huge debate or something because there wasn't enough, and like people were getting in fights over them or something. Like the little plushies, they were getting in fights over the little plushies. There's a lot of fighting over stuffed animals and toys back in those days. You know, from the Garfield plushies to the Princess Diana Beanie Babies. Why? These Olympics have been pretty great. There's a lot of things that happened that were amazing, like North and South Korea coming together as kind of one team, but especially one team as their women's hockey team. You know, they didn't do so great, but I think it wasn't so much about how they did performance-wise, but the fact that they performed together. And I think that that was so wonderful and amazing, and I hope that, you know, North Korea doesn't have ulterior motives and just really does want to make better bonds with South Korea, not necessarily becoming one state, but who knows? Who knows? Hopefully that all pans out to be great. The other great, amazing thing that I loved from these Olympics, it was basically Adam Rippon.
Adam has been known to miss that quad and still skate clean programs. Triple flip, triple loop, very difficult combination, having the triple loop as the second jump. Double axel. It's a planned double axel.
How can you not love this guy? How can you not love him? And he is just this amazing skater who happens to be openly gay. It's just amazing, and it's so great to see the LGBT community just being embraced and loved and represented in sports. It's great, and Adam Rippon's amazing. So I mean, he also tweets really great things. So the next thing we're gonna go into is music, and I only have one genre of music, but when I say genre, it's not really a genre because it really just, I don't know, K-pop.
Shake it, shake it for me. Shake it, shake it for me. Now what you wanna do right now?
I have liked K-pop for the past like 7 years. My senior year of high school, a friend of mine got me into J-pop, mainly Perfume. One day I was just going through the YouTube videos and I happened upon a K-pop group by the name of TVXQ. Although actually I think it was a DBSK video. I'm still confused by their name, but it was back when there were 5 members, not 2. So, and I fell so deeply in love with this music because it was basically just boy bands but with hot Korean guys. And now that I have grown into the genre more, I have branched out, and it's not just, you know, boy bands but Korean. You know, I listen to other types of music. I listen to the girl groups, I listen to Korean rap. I listen to, yeah, that's about it actually. This month though, I've just been really going off the diving board into the deep end, and it's mostly been with Block B. Who is my all-time favorite K-pop group. I adore them. I think they're amazing artists, they're hilarious, and they're weird, and I love it. I love them so much. And stemming off from Block B, I also adore Chico. The other K-pop group that I have been really into, and you know, I knew of some of their music previous to this past month, but like this past month has just kind of been like, oh my god, everything is so wonderful. It's GOT7. Oh, do I love them. I love them so much. They're equally as amazing as Block B, in my opinion. I think I enjoy it because it's a different style from Block B and what I'm used to listening in K-pop, and I just really enjoy them, and they're great. And I love the fact that they're kind of an international group, in the fact that not every single member is actually Korean, and I think that's so wonderful. Also stemming off from GOT7 though, I have experienced Jackson Wang.
You got me feeling like a Barbie. Find it or shine like a diamond. Oh Lord, I truly feel blessed. Been trapped in this for so long, but now I feel blessed.
Jackson Wang is one of the non-Korean members of GOT7. He's from Hong Kong. Yes. And he has, I think, 3 solo songs. He's amazing. He's like good at everything. He speaks like 5 languages, and one of these songs he raps, and one of his songs is just all in English, and it's just amazing. And he sounds like an American rapper, to be completely honest. I 100% recommend you check him out because he's just great and he's hilarious too. So, keeping with the theme, apparently this Korean themed video, because wow, it really is Korean themed. Favorite TV shows. The first 2 favorite TV shows I have this month are both K-dramas. Oh my god. So K-dramas are basically Korean soap operas. They're not like American soap operas where every single one is like really overly dramatic. I mean, they are overly dramatic, but there's also like cute, funny ones, and they're not always just like, oh my god, you slept with Billy? Yes, I slept with him. And your mother. It's not like that. They're just really fun, and it's interesting to just kind of watch them and laugh at the plots, which sometimes make no sense whatsoever. So the very first K-drama I watched, which it was literally the very first K-drama I watched, and it was this month, it inspired me to get into GOT7. It's Dream Night. I still don't know what the plot of this show is. It's just so funny. So basically, my overview of what I think the plot of Dream Night is there's a girl, and the dolls she has on her backpack as decoration come to life and are kind of her guardians. But then stuff happens, and there's love, and there's betrayal, and weird stuff, and I don't know, and there's this creepy moon. I don't get the moon. I seriously don't get the moon. I don't want to like spoil anything in case you want to watch this, which, you know, if you want to watch something for entertainment, I wouldn't say it's like so amazing and good, but it's funny. The episodes are only like 12 minutes long, so totally doable in a day. That was the very first K-drama I watched. I regret nothing. The second one I watched features more K-pop idols, this time from Block B, which obviously that's why I watched it. It's called Jumping Girl, and it has Yukwon and B-Bomb from Block B, and it was It was a strange one, but at the same time, it was adorable and also kind of deep. So basically the plot is that there's this girl who helps out her friend who's a security guard for a K-pop idol. They're at a concert and the main character thinks she sees a gun pointed toward the stage, and she jumps up onto the stage and on top of the idol, who is portrayed by B-Bomb. It ends up being a confetti cannon, and the entire community just basically ostracizes her to the point that it's actual physical harassment, and she loses her job because of it. She can't get another job because of it, and she basically just lives in fear. It's just really deep. But then there are these moments where it's just like, what is going on? It's a good series, and it's 3 episodes long. The episodes, I think, are like an hour and a half long, but there's only 3 of them, so definitely still doable. And both of those K-dramas are currently on Netflix, so if you want to watch them, they're on there. Go do it. So the next show has nothing to do with Korean anything. It's Will and Grace.
I got your message. What do you need?
2 tickets to the opening of the Atom Bar tonight. Taste DJ, put a record on. I wanna dance with that baby. Jack. Don't do that part.
I have always loved Will and Grace. I grew up watching it. It was one of my favorite TV shows back in that day when it was on originally. And honestly, when I heard that they were rebooting Will and Grace, it was the most amazing news I'd gotten about a reboot of a TV show ever. I honestly at first didn't know how they were going to do that based on how they ended the series back in 2005. It was 2005, right? Well, the reason Will and Grace is actually one of my favorite TV shows is because of its portrayal of gay characters. Now, mind you, I am older, and I look back at these older episodes of Will and Grace, and I do realize that basically the characters that Will and Jack are very kind of stereotyped in a way, but I think that at that time it was still something really important, especially for me being a queer person who didn't grow up around any queer people. I honestly don't think I would have known anything about differing sexualities if it wasn't for this show. It put that there is sexuality other than, you know, a man and a woman, and I think it's definitely a part of coming to realize my sexuality in myself. I honestly just love the show. It's a great show. I think it's hilarious. I absolutely adore the show. I cannot wait to see where the rest of the season, where the rest of this new series goes. I'm so thrilled. My favorite movie this month is not Black Panther. I only say that because I haven't seen Black Panther yet. Don't hate on me. I'm going this weekend. Don't worry. My favorite movie this month is actually Spirited Away.
Walt Disney Studios presents a Studio Ghibli film. Experience a magical movie phenomenon embraced by all the world.
Let's go!
I have not seen this movie since I was like 9. I'm not even joking. I think it's actually, no, I was gonna say I think it's the only Miyazaki film I've ever seen, but it's not. Spirited Away is by far the favorite. It's one of my favorite movies from when I was little, which is ironic because I hardly ever watched it. We rented it for like 2 weeks or something, and I watched it like maybe 10 times in those 2 weeks because I just absolutely loved the movie, which, you know, definitely watching it now as an adult, I look back on it and it's like, how was I not terrified of this? This is kind of creepy. What the hell? If you don't know what Spirited Away is, it is a Miyazaki film from Studio Ghibli. It's about a 10-year-old girl named Chihiro who is moving to a new town with her family when they get like sidetracked and end up in this spirit realm, and she basically has to go and work for a sorcerer who turned her parents into pigs. She has to like go on this kind of adventure to free her parents and get out of the spirit world and really interesting, a lot better than I am making it sound. I'm just terrible at describing things, sorry. Honestly, one of my favorite movies from when I was little, and I own it now. I own it on Blu-ray, and it's spectacular on Blu-ray, just say so much better than the VHS I remember watching it on when I was little. So if you haven't seen that one, definitely go see it. If there's any other Miyazaki films you think I should watch, because I want to watch them all. I want to watch My Neighbor Totoro, and I have literally since I was little been wanting to watch Kiki's Delivery Service. I've never seen it, and I've always wanted to see it. I don't know why I haven't seen it, but leave a comment down below if there's any Miyazaki films you think I should 100% watch, or tell me what your favorite Miyazaki film is. I think that would be a great conversation. Let's end this very long and rambly video off with my favorite YouTuber. So I've got 2 YouTubers this month. The first one, Matt the Pharaoh Wizard. So I haven't been watching a lot of your videos, and I'm sorry. I do enjoy your videos. I think they're great. I definitely loved the one about I, Tonya, which I have not seen that movie, but you know, he didn't give out spoilers, so it was great. He does comic reviews, movie reviews, some other types of videos that I haven't gotten into yet. The reason I really wanted to make a shout out to him and mention him is because he has literally commented on every single video I have uploaded since coming back this year, and I just really appreciate that. It's so nice and kind, and you know, it's very encouraging to me as someone who, you know, struggles to make videos a little bit, and sometimes I wonder if this is all worth it, and getting that comment, it honestly makes me feel like everything I'm doing is worth it. So thank you. Go check him out. He's really great. Links in the description. The next YouTuber I have it's Natasha Turton. I really hope I didn't just say your last name wrong. She's a British kind of beauty vlogger, kind of just does things. I haven't watched too many of her videos, but I really enjoy her videos, and I'm a new subscriber of hers, so I haven't watched a ton of her videos, but I really like the videos that I have seen. She's adorable, just really relatable, I think. She doesn't necessarily use like the highest high brand beauty products. Like she said a couple of times in the videos I've watched that Rimmel is her favorite brand. She's great, she's adorable, and I just really wanted to make a shout out to her. So, you know, check her out. Links in the description, as are links to everything I have included, minus obviously the Netflix links. I don't know how to link to Netflix, and besides, if you don't have Netflix, I can't link you to Netflix. It's not gonna do anything. That is my weekly favorites. Oh god, that would be terrible. That is my February favorites. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what some of your favorite things this month were, and as always, you can check me out at Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram. Links down below. That is all I've got, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.
지금처럼 만만만만만 웃어주면 난난난난난 바랄 게 없으니 넌 아무것도 바꾸지 만만만만만 아무 걱정 만만만만만 너의 모든 게 다 좋으니까 너는 아무것도 바꾸지 만만만만만 이대로